Canada's Grand Slam dreams. Meet Victoria Mboko and Leylah Fernandez, future champions of 2026. Under the glowing floodlights of a chilly Canadian evening, two young women continue to shape the future of tennis in ways their nation once only dreamed about. Canada, long overshadowed by the sport's traditional giants, now stands tall with belief, power, and promise. And in 2026, that promise has names. Two names shaping a revolution. Victoria Mboko, Leylah Fernandez. Two journeys, two fire-forged warriors. One shared mission, to bring a Grand Slam title home to Canada. The rise of a new tennis nation. A decade ago, Canadian tennis began its unexpected transformation with players like Milos Raonic, Eugenie Bouchard, Bianca Andreescu, and Felix Auger-Aliassime. They cracked the silence. They cracked the rankings. They cracked open possibilities. But today, Canada doesn't just want to dream. It wants to dominate. And the dreams of 2026 feel different. Bolder, louder, and powered by two athletes who are rewriting the expectations of what Canadian tennis can be. Leylah Fernandez, the warrior with a lion heart. If sports were mythology, Leylah Fernandez would be the heroine forged by fire. When she burst onto the global stage at the 2021 U.S. Open, she didn't just win hearts, she claimed them. Her grit, fearlessness, and underdog spirit electrified millions. And though she didn't lift the trophy that night, she lifted something far more enduring, belief. Years later, Leylah is no longer the underdog. She's the threat, the danger, the player no one wants in their draw. Her 2026 game is built on a foundation of relentless defense, lightning footwork, and one of the strongest mental arsenals in tennis. Her biggest weapon? Not her left-handed whip of a forehand, not her disruptive angles, not even her mastery of constructing points. Her biggest weapon is her heart. Leylah fights with fire Canadians have embraced as their own, and that heart beats louder than ever as the 2026 season looms. Victoria Mboko, the meteor rising. While Leylah commands global recognition, Victoria Mboko, the young prodigy from Toronto, is a storm rolling in fast. Canada has never seen a talent like her. Explosive, elegant, unafraid. At just 19, Mboko combines raw athleticism with a polished, mature understanding of the sport. Her serves crack like thunder. Her backhand is a laser beam. Her ability to step inside the court and attack is reminiscent of early Serena. And yes, people are already whispering comparisons. But Mboko isn't interested in shadows. She's here to write her own name into the stars. And 2026 feels like the year she steps into tennis royalty. Two stars, one dream. Though Leylah and Mboko are different, lightning versus thunder, finesse versus power, they share something profound. A vision of a Canada that wins, that stands atop stadiums, that raises trophies, that believes in its own greatness. They practice with the same hunger. They train with the same discipline. They dream with the same audacity. And Canada watches wide-eyed because it can feel what's coming. The Grand Slam stage calls. 2026 is shaping up to be one of the most competitive seasons in women's tennis history. Swiatek's dominance, Goff's speed, Rybakina's power, Osaka's resurgence, Sabalenka's fire. It's a battlefield. And yet, Canada's two warriors are walking into the arena with their heads high and their gloves tightened. Their goals aren't cautious. They're monumental. To win Canada's next Grand Slam. Can they do it? Oh, yes. Let's see how. Leylah's path to slam glory. Leylah's strength comes not from overwhelming power, but from overwhelming spirit. To win a Grand Slam, she needs 1. A fast court U.S. Open or Australian Open. Leylah thrives where points are quick and aggressive tennis is rewarded. 2. A perfect physical peak. Her speed is unmatched. If healthy, she becomes almost unbeatable in rallies. 3. Her signature weapon, pressure. Leylah doesn't break down under pressure. She creates it. She forces mistakes. She extends rallies. She pulls opponents into uncomfortable exchanges. 4. A nation behind her. No tennis crowd on earth cheers like Canadian fans. They roar. They rally. They make belief contagious. A Leylah Slam run in 2026 wouldn't just be a quest. It would be a nationwide celebration. Mboko's path to slam glory. Victoria Mboko enters the 2026 season like a loaded cannon ready to fire. Her chances lie strongest in 1. Wimbledon. Her serve, her explosiveness, her command of the court. Grass amplifies everything she does brilliantly. 2. Australian Open. The fast, hard courts perfectly suit her athleticism. 3. Big stage intimidation factor. Mboko has that rare aura, the one where opponents feel pressure simply walking onto the court. 4. Fearless youth. She doesn't fear big names, doesn't think of rankings, doesn't bow to experience. In her mind, she belongs. And that mindset is lethal, a partnership rooted in respect. Though their paths are different, Leylah and Mboko share a sister-like connection. Leylah, now a seasoned veteran at 23, leads by example. Mboko watches, learns, absorbs. They train together occasionally. They exchange advice. They uplift, not compete. Canada doesn't have a rivalry. Canada has a family. And that unity is part of what makes their Grand Slam dreams feel not just possible, but inevitable. The energy in Canada, a nation ready to roar. Across Toronto, Montreal, Vancouver, Calgary, tennis clubs are overflowing. Kids want to hit like Leylah. They want to serve like Mboko. They want to chase balls with the same joy these two stars display. Billboards feature them. Sports shows debate them. The media calls them the golden generation of Canadian tennis. Bianca Andreescu once lit the torch. Leylah carried it. Mboko is preparing to hold it high. 2026 could be the year when all three form a Canadian tennis superforce. Pressure? Yes. Fear? Never. Grand Slam dreams don't come without weight. Leylah knows the pressure of expectations. Mboko feels the eyes of a nation, but neither collapses under it. Leylah channels pressure into purpose. Mboko transforms nerves into fire. Their coaches describe them similarly. Pressure doesn't weaken them. It sharpens them. And that's why Canada believes. The 2026 season, a blueprint for glory. How could 2026 unfold? Here's a creative look. Australian Open. Leylah fights through week 1 with a mix of tactical brilliance and grit. Mboko storms into the second week with straight-set wins. The legacy they are creating. Leylah inspires the artists, the fighters, the players who win with heart. Mboko inspires the dreamers, the power players, the athletes who can change a match in a heartbeat. Together, they are rewriting the future of Canadian tennis. Not by wishing, not by hoping, but by working, grinding, transforming. Final word. Canada's time has come. 2026 holds something special, something historic, something Canada has been waiting for. Leylah Fernandez, the fearless warrior. Victoria Mboko, the rising meteor. Two stars united by purpose. Two champions in the making. Two stories intertwined by destiny. Canada is not just dreaming anymore. It is expecting. It is ready. It is rising. And the world? It better be watching. Because when Leylah and Mboko step onto the Grand Slam stage in 2026, they won't just be playing for trophies. They'll be playing for history, for a nation, for a dream decades in the making. And that dream is about to come true. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, and share. Till next time.